Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Philadelphia. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. The play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Ready. A gain of 15.
They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Looking in the air here. Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's a big strike to Hill. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They get 35 out of that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
First down.
the Broncos first down.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And it sets up second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Let's go now.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Brought in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
73.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throwing for Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
Hurts yet again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points.
180.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They go play action on 1st down. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down, play action. Short plays drops. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jahan Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready!
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos tie and can take the lead here in the second. Extra point try now from Lutz.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point set in through the rain. And they'll take the lead.
Broncos 14. Eagles 13.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Delta, set! Trimmer! Delta!
A play fake now hurts the throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Zone read give here to Barkley. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 1, here's Hurts. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops, and he picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Great. Set. Anyway, that.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Trimmer.
3rd and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. This one from 47 yards away. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's caught left side by Hill. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to try and throw it here. Trying for the touchdown. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
21. Eagles 13. Will Lutz to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to pass on first and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was there. He just couldn't corral it. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Handoff now from the gun. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell.
46-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Come on. 60 Maverick. 60 Bison.
Throw here, third down. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Go. Ready.
Line up the design keeper. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Let's go.
This time he's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Glossy. Love you gesture, medium dark skin tone.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Get it. Ready.
They'll run here from the gun. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point try now from Lutz. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good.
Too easy.
The Broncos lead by 15 now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.